And welcome back to TRAINLI Tech TV. Tonight we're just going to do a quick little video on some maintenance and an update on some things that we've been doing out on the railroad. So we, about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, we went ahead and put out a bunch of these MD electronic DCC switch motors, and they're supposed to be, pretty weather resistant. So we put them out there, and they're out there for about 1.5 years. And gee whiz, this last winter, for those of you following along and on the snows in the Sierras, we had a massive winter, and for several months the track and all these switch motors were buried under several feet of snow, and we had lots of freezing and thawing and ice and rain. And then of course during the summer we had temperatures several times over 100 degrees, and a lot of times in the 90s and low hundreds. So they had a really good testing on battling and hanging out in all the different types of the elements that, of course, the Sierras, the high Sierras here in Nevada, can throw at something. And so we thought we would go ahead, and as we pack up the railroad for this winter, I brought in all of the switch motors, and there was about 16 to 18 of them, I think, and they held up extremely well. I went ahead and unhooked them all, brought them in, and cleaned and tested them, and they all work just like they did the first day. So that was great news. All right, first I got found one of these, tried them out. These are great. This is a nice little rechargeable screwdriver with lots of different attachments. And we're just going to pop this out, slide this in here. And we have our switch motor that we brought in from outside. And you can see here's the little RC plug that we attached to the switch motor. This is the white wire that we currently are not using to power the frogs, but you obviously could do that if you wanted to. And so all we're doing is just taking these 4 little screws out. And of course I have all the switch motors numbered, and that corresponds to the control panel that we have on the iPad. And this with the Roku app works really well. Just tonight you can go ahead and put your own diagram in and number the switches, and then you just tap the screen and away you go. So here's this one, and this is actually probably the dirtiest one. It is the dirtiest one we've had all year out of the 17 or 18 of them that we took out. But all I'm doing is just taking that little actuator arm out. I have my air compressor. Well, okay, now I know why it wasn't working. I was actually pretty bonehead mistake. This is switch motor 56, and I was actually trying to actuate number 53. So I can just hit 56, and away it goes. You can do a lot of adjustments in the programming if you need this to not move as much or move a little bit more. That's easily adjustable. You can put in speed, timing, and all that sort of thing. So a lot of flexibility on programming these things. But like I said, I've been really happy with these. It's pretty bulletproof. And another nice thing about this app, the Roku app is, as you can see, all I have to do is just tap the screen and it instantly actuates the motor. So great little switch motors and nice to work with. Now what I want to do is we'll take these and I'll bring them over here, and kind of like the last little bit of work to them, as I found that works out well, is I just take some regular old Armor All protectant and I spray that on both sides and just let that soak in, and it turns out making the switch motors all nice and clean, and also I think gives them a nice little bit of a protectant against the elements once you put them back out on the track. And here's one that has been all cleaned up, and all we did was put that protectant Armor All on it and let it soak in and dry up, and looks almost like a brand new switch motor again. So I'm Holly McLean with TRAINLI Tech TV, and I want to thank you for watching us, and please follow us and please like us, and pass the word along to your other train friends to watch us on the Alpine and Western Pacific YouTube channel. Anyway, until next time, hey, thank you for watching.